Somewhere in the world one day, there were two frogs. These frogs were best friends, like brothers. One was fat, the other one was thin. But they got along well, nevertheless. Always looking for trouble and adventure, they were hopping around the countryside when suddenly they saw a farmer leave a bucket in front of a stable. Curious as those two were, they went over to see what was in the bucket. Because the bucket was too big, they couldn't see what was inside, and so they just jumped in. The bucket was filled with milk, but they couldn't get out as the sides were too slippery, so they were just swimming around. They swam and they swam, but still couldn't get out. After 1 hour, the fat frog said to his thin friend Frog, "Brother Frog, there's no use paddling any longer. We're just going to drown. We will die. It is inevitable. So we might as well give up. There is no point. No one will come and save us. Nor will we turn into butterflies and fly away. We are doomed." But his friend replied, "Hold on, brother Fat Frog. Keep paddling. Somebody will get us out eventually. As long as we don't give up, we won't drown and we can't die." And so they continued paddling for hours. As the sun started to go down, the fat frog said, "I can't go on any longer. There is no sense in doing it because we are going to drown anyway. What's the use? I have given up already." And the fat frog stopped swimming. He gave up, and he drowned in the milk, and he died. The skinny frog was devastated that he had lost his best friend since pond days, and couldn't hold back his tears. But more determined than ever, he started paddling even faster and faster to numb the pain. Suddenly, at around midnight, he noticed that he had turned the milk into butter because he had been paddling for so long, and so he was able to jump out of the bucket. He let out a joyous yell and jumped back into the woods. He was alive. He had made it. But he was also sad because he lost his best friend. He knew that he hadn't been able to help his fat friend. Because once his friend had made the decision to give up, he was doomed. You see, we never lose as long as we don't give up. Years later, he married a frog lady and had lots of frog sons. He named them all after his fat frog friend to keep his memory alive and because he missed him so dearly. And every night he would tell his frog children the story of the fat frog who gave up, so that they would never give up in life. See, life is hard, but you have to be harder and smart. Always be grateful for what you have and never give up. Because as long as you don't give up, you can't lose. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, everyone. This is Dare to Do Motivation. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you like this story.